In this period of time, we are establishing a transformation to effectively create initiatory points to bring a faster course of alignment and velocity. Your specific omnipresence acts as a magnetic beam for the law of attraction to provide for this faster and more potent manifestation. There are some points of consciousness which are coming forth quickly into awareness. Major advances in technology, the advances will continue to initiate global information coherence. There will be the re-energizing of humanistic movements and the empowerment to the initiators of these movements to become active and aggressive. Expect that many will attempt to obtain larger roles as demigods and false saviors as the world will move towards seeking the original question of purpose in times of chaos and transformation. The measure of accuracy of divine intent will be noted by the level of confidence, achievement, sacrifice, and the service of the leaders in these tribal, political, educational, religious, humanistic, spiritual, and youth movements, as the actions will be prone towards total destruction and reconstruction, a complete revolutionary power which is represented by the Pluto-Uranus squares, which will continue on through 2015-16. Each individual, based upon their date of birth, will be affected in powerful ways by energy that's coming from the other side. Understanding first and foremost is those in the earlier degrees of Capricorn, Aries, Cancer, and Libra will find significant transformation in their life patterns. It will continue on into the later degrees as we move through the years. The most challenging areas of radical, innovative revolution are through the squares, which are demanding resource management and purposeful dedication. For Aries and Libra, these squares are making the revolution become forefront in their consciousness as they are being directed in their relationships to cooperate and release competition and become leaders. This level of awakening is demanded so that they are in a personal and larger social cause that will bring them into another life direction. Mars is moving now through Libra and moving towards Scorpio. And in this way, Mars is an activator for the Aries-Libra energy as Venus is as well. The function of this is to know and understand that over the last year, Mars was retrograde in Virgo, which allowed for redevelopment of education, for research, for pulling all together the details of life into a place where one can hold their library of knowledge and act upon it. Venus being in retrograde in Gemini has given it the demands to start looking at life from a more serious perspective and a more universal one, rather than so much caught in the capricious nature of the self. The general reaction to society is to be self first and others second. The function of Libra on its higher level as it moves towards Libra, where it is at home and works as the evening star, will bring about the most important process, which is the love of humanity, to the love of family, to the love of partnership, to the love of relationship. Venus means love, and so in this way it is bringing this love into relationship, into all relationships within society and within personal management. The Taurus-Scorpio energies are being gifted with new reconstructive possibilities and creative opportunities, and these are being found and explored as Pluto in Capricorn assists in the proper management and renewing of resources. Obstacles, when properly understood, become foundations for optimistic new thought. The Scorpio model, which will have Mars moving into stronger association, will bring about the emotional intensity to grow and into these reformational opportunities. The belief systems have been confused and challenged through mysteriousness of Neptune and the healing powers of Chiron, which affect the natural superficiality of Gemini. The time is accentuated by the solar crossings and the aspects of this movement, which are extremely historic. That Mercury, which rules Gemini, has now ventured into a retrograde position. This allows Gemini to awaken its own truth by going within, and going within in the way of understanding the sun. The stars Aldebaran and Antares work in these signs to help activate the transit towards the forward movement of Pluto and Uranus by awakening this area of the consciousness. Pluto will bring about the birth. It is in these signs that the stars Sirius in Cancer and Vega in Capricorn are activated just as much as the Pluto-Uranus effectiveness of changing the entire underlying structures of our world. Economies, housing, corporate system, the family, the purpose of your life. With this, there will be a new technology that begins to be confluent with the overall aspects of our world so that we can digest and feel nutrition in a new way. With the Leo-Aquarius opposition, understanding that Leo is the adjusting principle at this point because it is time to release the old dramas and stories of the media. The king, which represents Leo, and the collective, which represents Aquarius, are now the kingdom. And in this kingdom, we are overcoming and getting to know that there is a trine with Uranus, which means there is a new vision. And this new vision also aligns with Regulus, which is Raphael, which has moved into Virgo, which is the goddess, which brings about humility and the ability to see. With new clarity, because Neptune challenges the mind to see and to awaken and to move out of the helplessness and misunderstandings. With Regulus, there is the star, the brightest stars in our sky, with a great deal of regal pride, as it is aligned with Leo, will provide for the transfiguration, and a powerful transformative pair of Neptune and Chiron will uncover every ailment ever known to exist. And in this time period, healing will shift into a new practical, pragmatic technologies that will really allow healing to become real. From all of this, these new energies are to provide a pure, sanctified behavior and active ingredients to bring about a new attitude homeostasis. The sacred energies grow as each person takes responsibility and becomes more apparent as they are willing to hold their power. The empathic energy of compassion is being sealed with a higher stellar alignment of cosmic energetic releases that call forth a divine essence that is within the solar system itself. This is about a planetary energetic awakening that involves the cosmic Kundalini movement and has presented, which has impacted the planetary light body. Kundalini movement is misappropriated to begin in the idea that it begins in the root chakra, when in fact it begins in the crown chakra for humanity. It begins in the crown chakra in the sense that it is the essence or the seed of life that calls forth the Kundalini within the core of being. In that period of time of understanding, most of the ideas that have been presented through education have been aberrant in their intent to create a premature answer which keeps individuals from delving into the deeper understanding that the way Kundalini works, the way many things work in the world. So the energetic releases are enhancing talents, abilities, and feelings on a global, collective, and universal level. There is an expressing and channeling of higher energies, and the acceleration of consciousness is bringing dreams of greater and higher service. The necessary steps for those who walk upon the spiritual path is to find spiritual dedication and to love with all-encompassing joy. The love that walks with us is this world. We are building through exchanging realities and knowing truth, where Spirit guides our soul to experience the essence of everything. In finding another being to love, and in these moments to love very deeply, there is knowing the all-encompassing love which opens your heart. In finding and knowing within love is to be shared, is to acknowledge and easily and freely be a doorway into the trust necessary to have the confidence to become the light. Astrological analysis of the current energies holds a perspective to see each particular and focus on the measure and the structure to the universal. What is known and visible even beyond our solar system holds importance, as with the changing alignments of our sun and the central sun. The voicing of these energies is to see that Regulus is a masculine star, and now it is entered into a feminine sign. And in this feminine sign, the star is transiting to become purified and balanced energetically. It is the return of the goddess. When the star of the ancient religions and fixed patriarchal orders move into Virgo, the switch will be initiated. This will be significant, as Pluto in Capricorn will relentlessly dismantle all aged and antiquated structures through corruption, destruction, and renewal of their existing